I don't know if you guys know, but here in Calgary, they did open a new Sephora at Deerfoot City. It's pretty nice. I was able to pick up a new skin tint. What is this called? The Makeup Forever Super Boost Skin Tint. I'm excited to try this. I picked mine up in the shade 02. I found 01 quite light, but when I saw it online, I felt like it would be my shade and this would be too dark, but we have to try it on the skin. When I tested it out in the store, this seemed like a good match. And of course I had to get a new Dior blush, and I think I have almost all of them with the exception of a purple one, which I don't think that would suit my skin tone, and another one which is berry, which I think that would suit my skin tone, but I wanted to go for the cherry today because it's summer cherry. So yeah, we're gonna use this. I want to play more with the Armani bronzer. I have my other Dior eyeshadow palette and I want to test out this brush, so let's get started. Okay, so for the face, I'm gonna add a bit of my Solara sunscreen. This is the Peptides sunscreen. It is pretty nice here today. I think 20 degrees. I did my walk. I had an early morning start. I couldn't sleep anymore. I think I woke up at 8. We took Kona for a nice morning walk. Did my workout because I missed my workout yesterday. I do some weights. I do about 30-minute weight workout every day, Monday to Friday. And then if I miss a day, then I will do it on Saturday or Sunday. But as long as I have 5 days a week, that's all that matters, right? So I'm excited about this new skin tint. This is called the Super Boost Skin Tint. It has such a long name. Perfecting Moisture Boosting Skin Tint by Makeup Forever in the shade 02. The packaging is so interesting. It's made in France. I was gonna go for the Laura Mercier skin tint, but I wanted to go for this one. You're supposed to give it a really good shake. This is what the packaging looks like. It kind of looks like a syringe. This is squishy, so I don't know if this is what helps push out the product. The shade is right there, and yeah, totally like a syringe, you know. You push it here, I think. Yes. So that's what it looks like. I think the shade is actually pretty nice. It says it's more for fair skin. No, yeah, fair skin with warm undertones. I'm usually a pink one, but you can see that this is, I see it in real life as pink, but maybe on camera it comes out as golden or neutral, I mean more warm, but it's not. It looks pink. So I'm excited. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply this skin tint in a way that I saw Alana Davidson talk about, where you apply it on your hand. I'm gonna get my Stila brush. This is a new brush that I picked up as well. And I'm just gonna kind of swirl it into the brush like this and then apply it to the face. It says it's more natural and then you don't apply as much, but I wanna see because I want to try it for myself. It has a very nice, more flowery smell. Very lightweight. I'm just going to do one side with it. So I'm just going to pump out a little bit more. And I think this time I'm just going to try apply it this way and then actually see, because I think that the brush ate quite a bit of the product. And again, it's a skin tint, so it's very lightweight and supposed to be, let's see a little bit more. Let me research this skin tint and give you more information on this product. I am not a good YouTuber not to give you all this information, right? Oh, I'm actually loving the finish. So Makeup Forever. I wanted to get a Makeup Forever blush as well because I have their bronzer. Oh, I should have used their bronzer today. On the Sephora Canada website, this retails for $49. It doesn't come into that many shades as I would expect it. It has hyaluronic acid, it's hydrating, light coverage, a natural finish, which is exactly what I'm seeing compared to this side. So this has nothing on it. And then you can see it on this side. It has polyglutamic and hyaluronic acids, which hydrate and visibly plumps the skin, and grapefruit extract, which promotes healthier looking skin by helping to improve skin's quality. So it's good for dryness, dullness, and uneven skin tone. So I have a little bit left. I'm just gonna swirl it and do my chin. Actually, it's very, very nice finish. This is a perfect skin tint if you are looking for like a very lightweight during the day type of thing. It's not medium coverage, it's a light coverage, which this is perfect for summer. I would love something like this. So let's go ahead and get a little bit more and do this side as well. I'm just gonna apply it this way for now. I love that technique as well, where you rub it. That feels very good and natural, but I think it works a little bit better if it's not such a lightweight skin tint. Since this is like a barely there type of coverage, I think just applying it on the face, you can't go wrong with applying too much. Oh, I'm actually loving it. So keep in mind, it's very lightweight. It's just a perfect veil of coverage. I actually love the finish. This is all you need, and I love the ingredients it has in it. Anything with skincare ingredients, it's a bonus for me. That's what I look for. Now I'm just gonna go with a dampened sponge. I've started looking at even blushes or bronzers. If they do have a skincare ingredient, it's a bonus for me, and I go for that type of product than a product that doesn't have skincare ingredients, but sometimes I make exceptions. Okay, so I actually love the finish. It looks, look at the hand, it looks very nice and glowy compared to this hand. So you can see the coverage. It's really pretty. I love the glow. It's a very healthy looking glow. So I'm gonna zoom you in to show you the finish if you're interested in this product. I wasn't gonna pick it up, but you know what? This is such a great product for traveling because it's also squishy. You can't break it. So I think it looks really natural, right? Okay, so let's move on. Let's do the bronzer part now. I'm gonna go into my Armani bronzer. This is in the shade 90, which I think it's the lightest shade. Don't be fooled by those sparkles because they don't really show up. So I'm just gonna swirl my brush. I'm gonna do one side here so you guys can see. I have been loving this bronzer. It's a little bit harder to travel with because obviously it's huge. I'm getting my hair done in June, I think first week of June. I'm so excited. I think I let it grow too much and the roots are starting to really annoy me. Here it is, one side, very pretty, and then nothing here. This is such a nice bronzer. It feels very lightweight. And you can see those sparkles are not visible at all. Those glitters, I think they're very fine. Oh, I never removed this mirror thing. Oh, definitely much better. I can see myself better. I guess this is a good mirror to use because it's just bigger. I find these mirrors, they show the imperfections so much more than another mirror. So that's why I don't like to use them, because I see a lot of imperfections. Okay, so I think that's enough for bronzing. Yeah, so definitely this skin tint, it is very lightweight. Like you can still see all of the face moles and everything. So which is fine if you prefer more lightweight, but if you're more of a full coverage person, then obviously this is not for you. But I think it's super nice. You can even use this as just a concealer if you want to have more full coverage. Now let's go into the Rosy Glow Dior blush in the shade Cherry. Wow, this is such an intense color. I'm gonna have to do like a video and swatch. I mean, not like show you all my Dior blushes, but look at this. It's so pretty. And then when you open it up, it's even more intense, right? I hope the camera picks up the color because it is super intense. So this one actually swatches quite intense. Look at that. It's such a pretty, and it has a very nice glow to it. That's what I love about these blushes. And if you have more mature around the eye area here, this type of blushes actually do not settle into those fine lines. I've noticed with more powder blushes, I do get more settling throughout the day here when I smile, and it kind of makes it look worse. Let's try this. I'm scared. I'm gonna use this Hourglass Duo Knit brush, and I'm gonna go with this one. And I'm just gonna touch the, you see how much it got picked up? So I'm gonna go swirl it here because I don't know how intense this will show on my cheek. Okay, so we can just go, I think, directly. I'm scared. I don't want it to be too intense. Oh, okay, so that's a nice shade actually. It's very kind of like more of a burnt type of red, so it's not as pink. I think I was thinking it might be too pink. Oh, I applied too much there. But I'm happy. It kind of has more of a corally shade, coral with pink in it. What I'm noticing actually with this one, because it's more of a lightweight skin tint, I feel like it's a little bit harder to blend any type of powder products, bronzer and blush, because it feels very lightweight and it doesn't feel sticky, but because it's so lightweight and hydrating, it's a little bit harder to blend any type of powder products. You can see that it still looks very nice, like nothing is patchy. Oh, this is an actually really pretty blush. I'm so happy I picked this up because look, right? It's not as crazy. Like, don't be afraid of this color because I think it just transfers so nicely on the cheek. It's just beautiful. I think it looks really nice, very hydrating. Okay, so it's a very similar product to, I would say, maybe the Rose Ink. This one kind of gives me the same vibes, the Rose Ink Skin Enhance. Also Chanel, these are very similar, all these three. To me, they feel the same in terms of coverage and how my skin looks. Hydrating, healthy, very light coverage. Maybe you get a little bit more coverage from this, guys. I would have to continue using them and see, especially this one. But kind of that's what I'm feeling from this one so far. Let me know if I'm wrong, if you do own the others and what you think. Okay, what should we do next? Eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna go with a little bit of MAC Painterly just to prime the eyes. I have not primed my eyes in a while, but when I use concealer, then I usually use concealer on my eyes as well. So let's go with this Dior 669 palette in the shade Cashmere. Let me open it up. So I'm talking about this one. This is the more cool toned one. So let's do a quick eye look with this. I love this Dior palettes. They are just super, super good. I'm gonna go with this shade right here. They're so good that it's really hard to choose which one to use. Oh, I haven't used eyeshadow in a couple days. I've been very simple with my eyes. Oh, this is so pigmented. You gotta be careful. I've been using my Armani skin tints. I think I'm gonna use this all over the eyelid as well. So have you tried any of these Dior palettes? Which one do you like if you have? Have you tried more the warm toned one, which I just did a video with? This is the one that's more cool tone, but I think I like both. There's a need in my collection for both. Yeah, that's so simple. You can just throw this all over the eye and then you're good to go. But I'm gonna use this one that comes in there and just go maybe, let's go into the gray one, not the brown one. And see how this looks if I were to add it. Just, ooh, okay, intensify the outer corner. So I just wanna, that's really intense, wow. Let's just blend it out. And they have this very interesting satin-like finish. Wow, that's intense. I think that the brown one is the only one that looks more matte. This is definitely not a day look. And I'm actually not going anywhere. But I feel like playing with eyeshadow. It's nothing wrong with it. You don't have to go anywhere to play with eyeshadow. I'm gonna go with the same pointy one and go into this brown shade. And I do want to intensify this outer corner a little bit more, the outer V. Oh, that looks pretty. This is an A504 by BK Beauty. It's a small blending brush. Yeah, I don't know. I think I want to powder. The face. So I'm gonna go into my Givenchy #1. This is the pastel with the blues and the purple and the green. I'm gonna go into a small brush. This is like a Moda brush, and just powder this area and see if this will make a difference, because I find it that's a little bit not enough coverage in this area. Does this look better? I think so, right? It feels very lightweight, this skin tint. I like it. Well, I'll have to try it more and see how I feel. let's finish the eyes and maybe we'll all come together and then I'll give you my final thoughts from my first impressions. For the mascara, I'm gonna quickly use my Tarte Tartelette mascara. I think this is in the shade brown. So I'm gonna quickly use this, enjoy this intermission. I'll be right back with lips and then final thoughts on these 2 new products. Okay, so here it is. Here is the complexion and eyes. You know what I want to do? I want to add just a little bit more blush because maybe that's what's missing here. Maybe I was a little bit too dull. So let's talk about lips. I don't know what I want to do for lips. Hold on. I think I'm going to use my Tower 28 in Fill Me In. These are super nice. However, they don't last very much on your lips. It's not like the Makeup Forever ones, but I do love the shade. It's a very nice soft pink. I'm just gonna fill them in as well so you can barely see this. And I'm gonna top it with my new Dior lip gloss, and this one is more of a lip plumper. It's such a nice shade of pink. The shade I have is called Pink 001, and it's supposed to plump up your lips, but without the pain. You don't feel any pain. I don't know if it actually does anything, but I think it's a very nice, soft, very pretty shade. I love this. Final thoughts. What do you guys think? Please comment down below and let me know your thoughts based on what you see, how my complexion looks. Because I want to see what you guys see. It's very hard for me to see in the monitor. It tells me something. This mirror kind of tells me something else. I see very light coverage. So if you like light coverage, then this product is for you. If you like more medium or even more high coverage, I guess, then this product is not for you, because no matter how much you build this up, you're not gonna get medium or high coverage. This is just to cover your imperfections and give you like a nice, more natural coverage. So it's very natural, super natural. So you can see that I powdered and it looks very nice. I hope this is gonna last me throughout the day. I don't know how this is gonna last. So far, after powdering, I'm liking it a bit more. I have to keep trying this. I cannot put my stamp of approval quite yet on it. However, I love what I'm seeing, but I wanna try it out more. What I'm seeing, I'm actually liking. Another thing is that I think that with this skin tint, maybe I shouldn't wear this type of eyes, because I feel like this skin tint is probably gonna look better with more natural eyes. So that's my fault, obviously, but I did want to play with this palette. So maybe I shouldn't have made such a smoky look with this, but I love it. I like it. I like to play with eyeshadow once in a while. Okay, this blush. This blush is just like any of my other Dior blushes. I will make sure to maybe do a video and swatch all these blushes on my cheeks, because on the hand, it's not going to be the same as it shows up on the cheek, but I love it. I love this flush of combo type of colors, pink with a little bit of red and a little bit of coral. I love this combo, and I think this is what this cherry shade actually looks on the skin and how it transfers. I love this shade. Every other product in today's video I obviously love. They're some of my favorites. My lip plumper, I'm actually really enjoying. Are my lips more plump? I can't tell, but I can feel minty. I don't feel pain, but I feel minty lips. So here is a final close-up of the complexion. Please comment down below and let me know what you think and how you see it when you see this complexion, because I like to hear your thoughts as well. So like I said, this is more first impression, and I will have to I will have to play with this more, and I think that this product, like I said, is going to be better with just a little bit of mascara, barely there type of eye, because again, it's very natural looking and it's not supposed to be high coverage. So they do market it as a skin tint, very natural finish, hydrating, glowy, you know, it just covers your imperfection to the point where it's still natural looking. So yeah, definitely we'll have to play with it more, but I'm happy with what I'm seeing. Anyways, I hope that this was helpful and fun. If you did enjoy, don't forget to subscribe. Have a wonderful day, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.